So the question is in front of you. So you have to find the zeros of the polynomial of a given polynomial. Okay. Just try it at least. If you are not able to solve it, don't worry. We will solve it together. But at least give it a try. Okay. Any answer from both of you? Ifra? Gianna?
Sir, I don't get it.
You didn't get it? Chalo, ठीक है. Gianna, dear?
No, sir. I was...
Okay. Okay. Let me do it. No worries. So the question is that basically the polynomial is given and you have to split the middle term. Okay, so basically let's proceed with this. It is the polynomial is given as 6x square plus 17x plus of 5. ठीक है. Gianna and Ifra, can you please give me a second? Just give me a second. Yes, Gianna and Ifra. Sorry for the actually some paint job is going on in my house now, so that's why a little bit background noise is there.
Yes, sir. Okay.
Okay, so let's do one thing. Okay, so basically, how do you proceed this middle term split is that here. So basically, you have to split this middle term in such a manner that, so first of all, the product, when you basically, if you split this middle term into two terms, so the product of these two terms should be equals to this A and C. This is A and C, yes or no? The product
Yes,
should
sir.
be equal to the product of A and C of those middle terms, and when you add up or subtract them, it should be equals to the 17x. Clear? Am I clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so this
Yes.
is the this is the basic, you can say, idea of this middle term split. So let's do one thing. So instead of that, you can directly see this thing. So there you go. So basically multiply them A and C. You will get 30. 5 into 6 is 30. Yes or no, Gianna
Yes,
and
sir.
Ifra? So
Yes,
5
yes.
into 6 is 30. So it means that you have to split this middle term in such a manner that the product of those two terms should be equal to 30. And when you add them up, you should get 17. So there is a factor that is 6x square plus 15x plus 2x plus 5. Now see this thing that multiply these two terms, you will get 30. 15 into 2 is 30, yes or no?
Yes, sir.
And when you add them up, what you will get? 17x.
17.
That is the middle term. Okay. So now we have, let's basically take the common here. So 3x is common. Okay. Ifra and Gianna, is this clear there?
Yes, sir.
And x will be left inside and plus of 5. Same here, nothing is common here. So plus 1 will be taken common because everything is positive. So 2x plus 5 will be left inside this bracket. As you can see this thing, there are two common terms. So I can take these common terms from both the terms. Okay, so x plus 5 and 3x plus of 1. So you can see this thing. This is the value of px. This is the factors of px. So what you need to do once you get the factor, can anybody tell me from both of you? Once we get the factors, what should we do? Gianna and Ifra, any idea? No?
Oh,
Okay. So in the last class, I've told you, I think you didn't remember that thing, nobody's. So basically what we need to do once we get the factors, we should equate them to 0. Individual factor should be equated to 0 to get the value of x or the 0 of the polynomial. Clear? So this is x plus 5 is equals to 0 and x plus 3x plus 1 is equals to 0. So x will be equals to negative of 5 and x will be equals to minus 1 by 3. Clear? Okay. So
yes,
because
sir.
we are mainly focused on the quadratic polynomials, so that's why there is a relation. So basically we say this thing, these zeros as, I can say this as alpha. You can take any zero as the alpha and this one as beta. Either you can take this as alpha and or this as alpha, so it's up to you. Okay, so this is how you denote it. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Any doubt? Okay, so if you were not there in the last class, so let's revisit a little bit. Gianna, you say, you also, because I think Gianna didn't revise before coming to the class. Did you?
Sir, I have a doubt.
Haha, yes, yes. Ask, please ask.
Uh, about the previous question.
Mm-hmm.
Sir, they asked us to factorize, right?
Yes, factorize.
Uh,
So
but
I
we,
okay, okay. So
yeah.
this question is done like is completed at this point. But what I have done is that I've taken a little bit extra step to explain how to find out the zeros. Because ultimately in this class we are going to find the zeros, now of any quadratic polynomial.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so that's basically the question was asking to factorize. What I've done is that to explain the thing to how to find the zeros of the polynomial, I've taken the factors and equate them to zeros to find the zero of the polynomial. Am I clear, Gianna dear?
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Yes,
what
sir.
about you, Fred here?
Yes, sir.
Okay, very good. Okay, so Ifra and Gianna, please look. Let's revisit a little bit again so that you can remember this thing. So basically, geometrical meaning of zeros of the polynomial denotes that if we draw the graph, so basically whenever a graph touches or intersects the x-axis, the number of point of intersection at x-axis will be called as zero of the polynomial in a graph. Am I clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Yes.
let's understand with the example. So this is a graph. So at how many points this graph is intersecting or touching the x-axis? Bolo. Ifra, this is your first class with me of maths.
No, sir. It's second.
Second. So I think like basically you gave like you had the first class with me, and
Yes,
the
sir.
second class is missed by you, and this is the third class basically.
Yes, sir.
Okay, okay. So basically this is the overall third class. So no worries. So I think you missed this thing. No worries. Okay. So you can see this thing here. So the number of intersection at x-axis only one. This is the only intersection at x-axis. Bolo yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Ifra and Gianna, please let me know. Is this clear to you?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
So number of intersection at x-axis will give you the number of zeros. Clear? The number of zeros for this given graph is 1 because only intersection is basically happening at only one place. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Any doubt?
No, sir.
Okay. Next is this is the graph. You can see this thing. This graph is cutting at 2 points. Yes or no? This is the x-axis intersection and this is the x2 intersection. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
So
sir.
it means that number of zeros will be 2.
2. Yes.
Yes or no?
2. Yes, sir.
Clear? So
Yes,
basically
sir.
now tell me, so do you remember Ifra, I think Ifra and Gianna, so you were there in the first, I have covered this thing. So now tell me, how do we find out that if a given, if basically if a polynomial is given to you, how do we find out that how many number of zeros will be there for a given polynomial? If you have remembered the degree of a polynomial topic properly, so you might have answered this. Do you remember?
Sir, can you repeat your question?
I am asking there that if basically a polynomial is given to you, okay? So how do we find out from the polynomial expression that how many zeros of a polynomial will be there for that specific polynomial?
Sir, with the degree of that polynomial, highest degree.
Okay, degree of, so basically degree means highest power. It's already the highest one. Okay, Ifra said highest power, okay. What about you, Gianna? Do you
Yeah,
remember,
yeah.
dear?
Yes, sir. Highest power.
Basically, the degree of a polynomial will give you or will tell you that how many zeros of a polynomial will be there. If the degree is 3, so how many zeros will be there, Gianna and Fred here?
3.
3. And if the degree is 4, how many zeros will be there, Bacho?
4.
4. Very good. If the degree is 0, how many zeros will be there?
0.
0. If the degree is 1, how many zeros will be there?
1.
1. So as you can see, this is a linear polynomial. So if linear polynomial basically does have only one, you can say intersection point. Okay, only 1 0. So it means that you can see this thing. It is intersecting at only one point. That's why the number of zeros will be 1. So it means that from this graph, you can also confirm and verify that the linear polynomial will have only one intersection point. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Any doubt?
No, sir.
Okay. So if this is the basically if this is a graph in which the intersection point are 2, so how many zeros will be there? 2. So what kind of polynomial this is?
Sorry, quadratic.
Quadratic. Very good. Clear. Gianna, you dear, please tell me
Sorry, sir.
what is the type of polynomial? This graph.
Sir, I said quadratic.
Okay, clear. Quadratic. Very good. Clear. Okay. Next is, so you can see, so you that how many intersection points are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So how many zeros will be there? 5. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So it means that the number of zeros will be 5. 5. The highest degree is 5. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Chalo, that's good. Next is, now tell me if this is, if like this graph is touching x-axis or not.
No, sir, it's not touching.
It's not touching. So how many zeros will be there?
0.
0.
0. Very good. So it would be 0. Okay. So just a second. Let me erase this thing. Just a second. I'm sharing my screen again. Allow me a second. Gianna, where do you live, dear? In which country?
Sir, I live in Dubai, UAE.
Dubai, UAE. Okay. And you, Ifra?
Sir, I'm in Jubail, Saudi Arabia.
Jubail, Saudi Arabia. Okay, that's good. How's the weather right there?
It's getting hot.
It's getting hot. In India, winter are not doing like are very stubborn. Then they are saying that will not go. Still, like a little bit cold is here, like is persisting in the weather. Okay, so this is the question. Look at the polynomials. This one, and let me know the first like option. How many zeros will be there in a given graph?
Sir, 1.
Okay, if I said 1, what about you, Gianna?
So 1.
1. It means that the number of intersection of point is 1 only. This is the intersection point. Clear? So it would be 1. Clear? Next question,
Yes.
please answer.
2,
How many
sir.
zeros will be there? 2 by Ifra. What about you, Gianna?
2.
2. Very good. So both of you got the correct one. So two intersection points are there, you can see. Okay. So it would be 2. Next one. How many zeros?
3.
3. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, very good. 3. Next one. Gianna, tell me. Ifra, tell me.
1.
1, sir.
1. Yes, only the intersection point is there, which is at x-axis. That is 1. Next one.
So is that 0?
Okay, if I said 0, confirm. Like, don't worry if you get the wrong answer. It's like not a big deal. At least answer whatever is your answer. Be sure for that.
Sir,
Yes.
this is Gianna. Shall I say?
Yes, yes. Both of you are open to say.
Sir, 1.
Okay, Gianna said 1. Okay. Afra? Okay,
Sir,
so
I
देखो.
said 0.
You said 0. Okay, chalo, theek. So basically, intersection point means whether it is touching or cutting, it will be considered as the 0 because it is touching x-axis. Okay, so it will be 1. Very good, Gianna, you got the correct one, dear. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. So next one is, now tell me the next one.
4.
4 by Ifra. What about you, Gianna?
4, sir.
4. Very good. 1, 2. Just let me mark it up. 1, 2, 3, and 4. This is 4. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Next one. Now this one. Please tell me how many zeros are there for a given polynomial. Lubucha? This one.
So that's 0.
0 by Ifra. What about Gianna?
0, sir.
0. Yes, both of you got the correct one because there is no intersection of x-axis by the graph. 0. Clear? Next one, tell me.
1.
1 by Ifra. What about you, Gianna?
1, sir.
1. Yeah. So both of you are open to answer. Don't wait for for my asking. You can answer from your side as well. So this is 1. So it could be 1. Okay. Next one. Both of you tell
3.
me. 3.
3.
Yes, very good. 1, 2, and 3. Clear? Very good. Next one.
2.
2, sir.
2. Yes, very good. 1, 2. Irrespective whether it's it should cut x-axis only, irrespective of the sign, whether it's on x dash or x. Okay. Now tell me this one.
5.
4.
4.
It's like your voice is not clear. Please say it again.
4.
4, sir.
4. Okay. Let's find it out whether you got correct or not. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Yes, it is 4. Very good. Tell me next one.
3.
Okay,
3.
3. Okay, 3. 1, 2, and 3. Yes, you got the correct one. 3 is the answer. Corrected? Clear, everybody? Both of you? Is this clear to you?
Yes, sir.
Any doubts so far? Ifra and
Mm.
Gianna?
No, sir.
Okay,
Yes,
next
sir.
one. Okay, now tell me which is not the graph of a quadratic polynomial.
Sir, A.
Okay, A by Ifra, right? Gianna, tell me, dear.
Uh, sir. Sir, D.
Okay, D by Gianna, A by Ifra. So correct answer is D. Why D? Let me answer. So basically, when a quadratic polynomial always have a parabolic, this is called parabola. So parabolic graph will be formed, okay, for a quadratic function. Okay. Now you can see this thing. This is the function which is having 3 intersection point as at x-axis. Okay. So it means that they won't be, this is not a quadratic polynomial. Other than this, all these are quadratic functions because they are a parabolic graph. So whenever you encounter the parabolic graph, you will you will say this, you will keep that thing in mind that it will be a parabolic function, a quadratic function. Clear?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Okay, so this one is the correct. Am I clear to all of you? Please let me know.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. So this is the topic which we were doing in the last class. So basically, Ifra was not there. So let's revisit a little bit and then we'll move forward to the question. Okay, Gianna and Ifra, please confirm it to
Yes, sir.
me. Okay, that's
Yes.
good. It can be a kind of revisit for you, Gianna. Okay, and Ifra, this is a new topic. So basically, it's very simple. Nothing is there for this is not a very, you can say, very unique or something topic. It's very related to the thing that we have done so far in the ninth class as well as the 10th class till now. Okay. So basically, I have told you that 0 of a polynomial can be considered as alpha and beta. So in this part, we are going to relate them with the coefficients, the basically the zeros and the coefficients. Okay, that's why the topic name is called relationship between zeros of a polynomial. basically coefficient is missing here. I just forgot to write it down, so I will write it again. Okay, so it's the relationship between the coefficients and the zeros of a polynomial. Okay,
Yes, sir.
and this chapter is totally biased for the quadratic polynomial, so that's why we are taking the general equation of a quadratic polynomial, that is ax square plus bx plus c. Now tell me, what is the coefficient of x square, Gianna and Ifra?
A.
A. Okay, very good. Both of you are correct. What is the basically for x, the coefficient of x?
B.
B.
Yes, B. What is constant?
C.
Same. Very good, both of you. So basically, the first relationship between the sum of basically the coefficient and zeros of the polynomial is sum of zeros. So sum of zeros is nothing but you just have to add the values of x that you have got from the by basically factorizing the polynomial. Yeah, okay. Yes or no? So in the first, so this is the question now. So alpha and beta you got as. So when you add them up, that will be called as sum of zeros. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Don't worry, we will do questions as well. Don't worry, just understand right now what I'm trying to say. Okay. So it's the ratio as given as minus of coefficient of x divided by coefficient of x square, that is minus b upon a. Clear? Sum of zeros is related to the coefficient as minus b upon a. And one more thing is that you have to consider the sign of b as well. If the suppose that question is say like this, 7x square negative of 9x plus 3. So you will not take 9, you will take negative of 9 because the coefficient of x is minus 9. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so it means that you have to consider a negative sign and positive sign as well when you will be taking the coefficient. This sign is already there in the equation, in the ratio. It's not like it's not going to change, it's not going to modify. The thing is that you have to consider all the sign that is present in the expression. Both of you clear, Gianna and Ifra?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Next is product of zeros. So product of zeros is nothing but alpha into beta. When you multiply those values of x's, you will get that term as product of zeros. It's nothing but constant term divided by coefficient of x square. It's nothing but c by a. Clear? So coefficient of x square will be there in both the ratios. Okay. Only the thing that will be changed is coefficient of x will be negative sign and constant term will be as it is with the positive sign. So if the constant is given in the expression as negative, so ye dekho 7x square minus 6x minus 3. So we'll take minus 3. Okay. Because sign will matter. Clear? Hai? Ifra and Gianna,
Yes,
is
Yes.
sir.
this clear?
Yes, sir.
Chalo, theek hai. That's great. So C by A. Okay. So let's understand how do we find out this expression. So basically, I've taken the general equation of a general expression of a polynomial expression, that is x square plus bx plus c. Okay. So what I've done is that I have divided this polynomial expression by A. Okay. So now you can see this thing. When I divide this by A, you will get this A will get cancelled. B by A and C by A is left. Okay. Is this clear to you so far?
Yes, sir.
Any
Yes,
doubt?
sir. No, sir.
Sure.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Next thing is that basically I need minus b by a because I need to substitute the value in terms of alpha plus beta and alpha into beta to form a general equation. Okay. For that thing, what I will do is that I will split this positive sign as minus and minus of minus sign. Clear? So this is nothing but after dividing, the expression will look like this: x square plus b by a into x plus c by a. Clear? But what I need is that I need negative of b by a. Okay. So can I write positive of b by a as negative of negative b by a, because negative sign will complement this negative sign to make it positive. Bolo yes or no? Clear? Hai?
Yes, sir.
Please be honest with me. If it's not clear to you, please let me know. If it's clear to you,
Sir,
then you should be 100% sure with it. Yes, Gianna, you said something.
sir, can you explain again?
देखो देखो. So
Uh,
if you
uh,
take which one, this one, na?
no. So one second. Why did we divide everything by A?
We divide everything by a because I need the ratio in terms of b by a. I need in the denominator, a as in denominator. So I can see this thing. I will get B by A ratio if I divide the whole expression by A. That's why I have done this.
Okay.
Okay. Now you got it, dear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So now next thing is that you can see this A will get cancelled. X square is left. B by A and C by A. I need to make this B by A in terms of alpha plus beta to somehow relate them. Okay.
Yes,
Yes or
sir.
no? Okay, that's good. So what I can, what I need, what I've done is that I need the negative b by a. So I have break this positive sign into negative of negative b by a, because when you open this bracket sign, this will become ultimately positive. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
So ultimately it will become positive. So you can see this thing, negative of b by a is nothing but alpha plus beta. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
So I have substituted that negative alpha plus beta in place of negative of b by a. This negative sign will be there, okay? Into x. X is already there. Plus of alpha into beta. So c by a is already in positive state. So I just need to substitute it directly alpha into beta. So this is a general equation when the sum of zeros or the zeros of a polynomial are given to you. You have to form the quadratic polynomial by those values. Then this equation is used. Clear? This is a very important expression. Okay? Have you written it down, both of you, Gianna and Ifra? If this is clear to you, please let me know, bacho.
Yes, sir.
Any doubts so
Yes, sir.
far?
No, sir.
Sure?
Yes, sir.
Okay, that's good. Next thing is that, so now this is the question that we are going to discuss first, okay? So we have to find the zeros of our polynomial, of this quadratic polynomial, and verify the relationship between zeros and the coefficient. Okay, so let's do this question step by step. First find out the zeros of the polynomial, then we will verify it further. So let's write it down. So p of x is x square plus 7x plus of 10. Clear? So I need, now you can see this thing, a into c is 10. You have to split this 7 into in such a manner that the product of those two terms should be equals to 10. Can you split it down? It's already visible. I think so. For me, it's visible. So can you split it directly?
Ye-
Gianna and Ifra, please tell me.
Yes, sir.
Tell me, what should be the split?
5x plus 2.
Mhm. Yes. Ifra, you heard something, Muche? Yes, Gianna, you are correct. Ifra?
Sir, I said 5x plus 2x.
Yes, yes, very good, very good. So it's is directly straightforward. So it's you can say x square because it's directly visible. Na? So 7x can be written as 5x plus 2x. When you multiply them, you will get the value of the product as 10. So it is 5x plus of 2x plus of 10. Okay. So what you will do is that you will make the pair. So in this pair, x can be taken common out. So x plus 5 is left. And here 2 will be taken common out. So all the terms are in positive. So positive 2 will be common here. So x plus 5. Clear? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
So now you can see this thing x plus 5 is common in both the terms. So we will take x plus 5 common. So in the next bracket, x plus 2 will be left. Yes or no? Now
Yes,
Gianna
sir.
and Ifra, tell me, how do we find out the zeros of the polynomial if we got the factors?
Sir, x plus 5 equals to 0.
Hmm. Then
And
next one.
or x plus 2 equals to 0.
Yes. Yes.
So,
Very good.
And x is equal to minus 5.
Very good.
X is equal to minus 2.
Very good, Ifra. Very good, Gianna and Ifra. Very good. That's the kind of class that I like. The students are very students should be very interactive with me so that the learning becomes very easier and fun. So you can see this thing, x will be equals to negative of 5. So I can consider this as alpha, yes or no? You can consider this as also, like this one is as also alpha also. It's up to you. It will not change the values, okay? It will not change the relationship, okay? It can be anything. So x will be equal, so I'm taking as beta. So if you, beta will be equals to x is equals to negative of 2. Clear?
Yes,
Yes
sir.
or no, Ifra and Gianna?
Yes, sir.
Okay, now let's do what, so alpha, I'm taking alpha plus beta, it directly adding them up. So you will get minus 5 plus of minus 2 is equals to minus 7, yes or no? So, and if I take the coefficients alpha plus beta, what is the coefficient of alpha plus beta? Gianna and Ifra, tell me.
Uh,
Minus b by a,
yes, sir.
minus b
Uh,
by a, yes or no?
yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes.
So if this is b by a, so you will substitute the value from the minus b by a is equals to, now tell me what is the value of b in this expression? Negative sign was already there. What is the value of b in this expression?
Positive 7
Positive 7. So it will be positive 7. So it minus sign is there, so it will become negative. What is the value of a?
is
1.
1. Yes, very good. So it will be 1. So it's nothing but negative of 7. So now you can see this thing that alpha and beta are basically correct relationship are showing. Basically, we have verified this. Yes or no, Gulu?
yes, sir.
So both of the values are same now, alpha plus beta if we are adding and if we are taking the ratio, so both are correct. So it means that we have done the, basically we have splitted the term very correctly. Clear? Next is alpha into beta. Okay. So minus 5 into minus 2 will be equals to, what will be the value, Bolu?
Positive 10.
Positive 10 by Gianna or Ifra?
Gianna.
Okay, Gianna. What about you, Ifra? Negative of 5 into negative of 2.
So it's 10.
It's 10. Yes, positive of 10. Both of you got the correct one. Very good. So it's 10. So if I take the alpha into beta ratio, that is C by A. Now tell me the value of C here.
10.
10. And what is the value of A here?
1.
1. So it means that the verification is done correctly. It means the alpha and both the relationship are basically satisfying each other. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Okay, that's good. So I'm giving you 1 minute to solve this one question. Solve this question. Or 2 minutes, say. Take your time, 2 minutes, not more than that, because this is not a question. So at least give it a try. I'm not saying you have to do this question. I'm saying at least give it a try. Okay. Jian and Ifra? Any answer from both of you?
No, sir.
Okay. Are you able
No.
to solve this?
Sir, I'm confused.
I'm confused. At what step?
Sir,
Yes, Diana.
can you explain this one? It
हाँ
has two
sure.
digits. Yeah, it has
I
two
just
digits.
अच्छा चलो
That's
कोई
why.
बात नहीं, just a second. No worries. Okay, let's solve it together. No worries. देखो. So this is a question in which it is saying that you have to verify this thing. This you have to find the zeros of this polynomial, and then you will be having the verification of this basically relationship. Clear? So now tell me how many zeros will be there. First ये बताओ आप लोग. Please tell me.
2 zeros.
2 zeros. Why? Why 2 zeros?
Because of the degree.
Because of the degree. Okay, Gianni, you are saying something, Muche?
No, sir, the degree.
Okay, yes, degree. So now can I write this thing as x square minus root 3 of square? Yes or no, Gianna and Ifra?
Uh, so
Yes
how?
or no?
Sir,
The
how
root, देखो, root 3 square. So root 3 into root 3 is what?
Three.
What is root 3 into root 3? 3, na? So
yes,
basically it's nothing but square. Square of root 3. Multiplying the number itself with square itself.
Yes, sir.
Yes or no? So why
yes,
I
sir.
have done this thing? Because you can see this thing. This is making an identity that is a square minus b square. Do you remember this identity, a square minus b square identity? What is the expansion of this identity? Any idea?
A plus B into A minus B.
A plus b into a minus b by Gianna. Very good. A plus b. Do you remember this identity, Ifra Bachchan?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so a plus b into a minus b. It's already factored. Yes or no? देखो factor हमारे बन गए directly. We don't need to split it because middle term is not there, na? So we already have the factors. So what we need to do is that. So you will write x. This is a square minus b square, x minus root 3 into, just a second, x minus root 3 into x plus root 3. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So how you will find out the zeros? You will just equate them to zeros. 0.
Yes, sir. So
X will
X
minus
plus.
root 3 will be equals to 0, or x plus root 3 equals to 0. Yes or no? So
Yes,
x will
sir.
be equals to root 3. So I'm considering this as alpha, and x will be equals to negative of root 3. Yes or no? I'm considering this as beta. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
So now let's verify the relationship. So alpha plus beta. So alpha plus beta will be equals to root 3 minus root 3. It will be equals to 0. Yes or no? One more thing is that, can I write this equation as x square plus of plus of 0x or negative of 0x? It's up to you. Minus 3. Yes or no? Because anything multiplied with 0 is nothing but 0, no?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Because I can write maths, give me the freedom to write this thing. Yes or no?
yes, sir.
Okay. So now let's do the verification using the coefficient, that is alpha plus beta is equals to negative of b by a is equals to, what is the value of b here? The coefficient of x? If and
Zero.
Gianna? 0.
Zero, sir.
So negative of
Negative
0 by
0.
1, it will be 0.
Yes, sir.
Respect, like it can, like negative 0 and positive 0 is nothing but same. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Very good. So
Yes.
alpha, now let's take the alpha into beta. So negative, sorry, root 3 into negative of root 3. What it will be? Bolo?
3.
Okay, Gianna said 3. What about you, Ifra?
Negative 3, sir.
Okay, negative 3. Gianna said negative 3. Okay, Ifra, what's your answer then?
So
Gianna already
negative.
gave. So negative 3, because negative sign is there. So 3 and root 3 will multiply. So it will give you negative 3. Clear? So let's verify it using the alpha beta. It is C by A is equals to minus 3 upon 1 is equals to minus 3. So as you can see, this thing alpha and plus beta adding, normally adding them up will give you, is giving you nothing but simple answer. Similarly, yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Any doubt?
No,
No,
sir.
sir.
Sure?
Yes, sir.
Sure, let's do this question. Okay, this question is saying that we have to find the quadratic polynomial. Okay, just a second. Let's do this question. You have to find a quadratic polynomial whose sum and product of zeros are given. So it means, so sum of zeros are minus 3 respectively बोला है ना. So it means that we have to take the same sequence. So alpha plus beta is equals to negative 3 and alpha into beta is equals to 2. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So now you need to find the equation of expression of a polynomial, that is, so I have given you the you can say the general expression, that is x square negative of alpha plus beta into x plus of alpha into beta. Yes or no? Clear hai? Ifra and Gianna?
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Yes, sir.
very good. So okay, now substitute the value as, so just a second. So P of x will be equals to x square minus of minus 3x plus 2. Yes or no? So it will be equals to x square. Positive or negative? Next, positive 3x or negative 3x? Bolo.
Sir, positive.
Positive.
Positive by Ifra. Gianna, you said negative, I think.
No, sir, I said
Acha,
positive.
acha, you said
Also.
positive. ठीक है, both of you. Okay. So it will be positive because negative of negative is nothing but positive. So it will be 3x plus 2. So the ultimate value of the, or you can say expression of the polynomial, quadratic polynomial, is x square plus 3x plus of 2. Clear it?
Yes, sir.
Any doubt?
No,
No,
sir.
sir.
Sure?
Yes.
Chalo, this is the value. So if I give you one question, would you like to solve?
Sure, sir.
Okay,
Sure,
that's
sir.
good. Okay, that's good. Just I'm pasting a question. Okay, solve this question. You have to find the quadratic polynomial of the given sum and products of the respective values.
Sir,
Yes,
sir, done.
done. Okay, very good, Gianna. What about you, Ifra?
Sir,
Done. Okay. What is the answer then?
Sir, is it x square minus 1 by 4x plus 1 by 4?
Is this your answer, Ifra?
Sir, Gianna.
Okay, Gianna. Okay, okay.
sir, I
Hmm.
got x square plus x plus minus 1 by 8.
X square.
X square plus
Hmm.
x plus minus 1 by 8. Sorry, minus 1
Oh,
by 8.
okay, okay, okay. Let's find it out. How, like, you got the correct one or not? Okay. Please verify it, because I will not say the answer orally because you will get confused, but I will write it down for you. Okay. Verify it with me. So basically alpha and beta are given to alpha plus. So first equation, first value that is given for the sum of zeros. It's written respectively. So sum is given as minus 1 by 4. Okay. And alpha into beta as 1 by 4. Clear? So the first equation should be, or expression should be, x square minus of alpha plus beta into x plus of alpha into beta. Clear? So substitute the values here. X square negative of negative 1 by 4. ठीक है? Into x plus of 1 by 4. Clear है?
Yes, sir.
So basically देखो, so as you can see, 4 is the common denominator, so you will take nothing but you will take 4 as the LCM, so that you can. Okay, so 4x square will be, so it will be 4x square. Is this clear? Minus and minus, it will be plus x plus of 1. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Clear? Any
Yes.
doubt?
No, sir.
Okay,
Yes, sir.
sure. So
Yes,
what's
sir.
your answer? Will you say? Is this same?
No, sir.
No, sir.
Difference है?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So देखो, and this, and what you can do is that for the denominator part you can equate it to 0. Okay, so when you will do that thing, देखो, so so it will be 4x square, because if you equate 4x square plus 1 divided by 4 is equals to 0, so 4 will go there and your final equation will be 4x square x plus 1 is equals to 0. To make it polynomial, you just have to write it down as p of x, because देखो quadratic polynomial and quadratic equation are same, nothing, there isn't any difference. Basically, when you equate that quadratic polynomial to 0, it will become quadratic equation. Okay, so we will do that quadratic equation in a later part. So but just understand this thing. So p of x will be 4x square plus x plus 1. Clear?
So,
Yes, Diana.
so I didn't understand how you
Which one?
divided it by 4 from.
No, I have not divided it yet. I have taken the LCM.
Yeah, so why?
To simplify it. Because it's not looking good. So what you need to do is that you can simplify by taking the LCM. So if you take the
Yeah, sure.
LCM, so you will see this thing that that this is 1 here in the denominator. So multiply this 4 by 1. So when you divide this 4 by 1, you will get 4, and 4 multiplied with x square will be 4x square. Yes or no? Clear है ये वाली बात? Is this clear to you? Step this clear? अच्छा देखो
No,
देखो LCM कैसे लेते हैं? Let me tell you. So basically, the LCM is the number which is divisible by all the terms in the denominator of a given expression. Clear? So यहाँ देखो 4 and 1. So already two fours are there and 1 is there. So 4 is the common number that is divisible by all these denominator. Yes or no?
yes, sir.
Okay. So simple of LCM. If you take the LCM using the method in the ninth class method, from the ninth class method, it will be same. So LCM is nothing but take all the numbers 4, 4 and 1. So divided it by 2. So it will be 2 comma 2 comma 1. Okay. And again divided it by 2. It will be 1 comma 1 comma 1. So as you can see, this thing, your LCM is nothing but when you these pairs are taken as LCM. So LCM would be 2 into 2 is equals to 4. Clear? So 2 into 2 is 4, yes or no? So for LCM is also coming out to be 4. So I have taken the LCM as 4. So next thing is that every denominator, this LCM should be divided by every denominator. Whatever is the quotient you receive will get multiplied with the numerator. Yeah, is this clear to you, yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
So there you go. Now here 1 is the denominator and 4 is the LCM. Divide this LCM by 1. You will get 4 as quotient, yes or no?
Yes, sir.
So 4 into numerator is 4x square, yes or no?
Yes, sir.
So and 4 divided by 4 is 1, and 1 into x will be nothing but x. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
And 4 divided by 4 again, it's nothing but 1 into 1. So it will be 1. So it means that your numerator becomes a single quantity. At this point of time, they were breaking. But at this point of time, you can see this thing that they are under one umbrella, under 4.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So this is how we simplify the expression still. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay. So now I need to basically remove this 4. What I will do is that I will equate this equation by 4, because it will not, if I basically remove that 4 as well, it will not affect the expression. Clear? Because when I will split it down, when I split this expression, I will get the same result. That will be 1 by 4. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So this 4 will get multiplied with 0. It will become 0. So your final expression is 4x square plus x plus 1. If you don't do this thing, it will be also fine. It will not deduct, like no teacher can deduct your marks on the basis of that. Clear, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So okay, any doubt?
No, sir.
No, sir.
Okay. And next is So now this is the final expression. So when you don't equate this expression to 0, so it will become a polynomial. So that's why I've written P of x. If you equate this to 0, it will become equation. Equation will always be equated to 0. Yes or no? Equation. That's why the word is called equation. It means that we are equating something to something. Okay?
Yes, sir.
So that's why I've taken this P of x to form it in to basically represent it in form of polynomial expression. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So, okay, is this clear to everybody? Both Gianna and Ifra? Bolo yes or no? Clear है बच्चों?
Yes.
Any doubt
Yes,
so
sir.
far?
No, sir.
बिल्कुल clear है, एकदम crystal clear है?
Yes, sir.
ठीक है? So, okay, okay, that's all for this class. Okay, dear. And one more thing is that your assessment will be after this class is active, okay? So you have to take that assessment here. Gianna, is this, do you know how to take the assessment here?
So, no, sir.
Okay, basically, from like you have laptop or mobile right now, from which you are
Yes,
using,
sir.
uh, which device you are using right now, Gianna?
So this is an iPad.
Okay, this is an iPad. So you can use the mobile app of the Learnivio and log in with your credentials. Okay, have you got the credentials?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so once you basically open the app, you will see the three bars on the right side or on the left side. I'm not sure about the Android or iPad. So okay, so on the so basically I think I for iPad it's not just a second. Let me confirm it.
So I can do it on a laptop if you.
Yes, yes, you can do it on your laptop one. So basically open your laptop with the credentials. Oh, sorry, open your account with the credentials. Okay. And on the left side, you will see a menu and the last option, basically in that section, last is class assessment. Okay. So once you open that as tab, you will find out that a test is active for half an hour or just after the class. I will inform you once, like after